Hi, this is Kate. I'm here in the Bristol sewing studio. I'm going to speak to you now about when we have this annoying problem of wearing out our cuffs and collars on shirts. First of all, I'm going to show you a decorative technique that we've done before just as an example, just because I think it's a really nice way of either breathing new life into a garment or covering up, something that's damaged. So this you may or may not be able to recognise as a piece of an old tablecloth, an embroidered tablecloth, which is really beautiful. And Lizzie has previously attached it, literally just sewn it onto the top of this existing collar. So she hasn't taken anything off, she's just sewn it over the top and right down onto the collar stand there as well. So that's one really nice technique that you might be interested in having a go at. The one I'm going to do today is possibly a bit simpler, and so this one's become really worn at the edges and it's actually started fraying. What I've got here is a piece of bias binding, which you can get in any haberdasher. We need to sew it on the inside of the cuff, so that's going to go here. So a little forward stitch and then a little reverse, forward again. I'm going to make sure my needle's down into the garment and before I pivot. And we're going to swivel this round and just make sure that we're not stretching the binding out, but we've got a nice firm grip on it, we know what we're doing. And we're literally just going to follow it all the way along this cuff. So put it back in, swivel, back off. Okay, so that's our first bit done. Snip. And then this comes round and back on itself, so we're going to end up with a really nice finished product that covers the original stitching as well. Great, and again you can pin it. I mean you probably, to be honest, you will find you don't really need to pin it. Again, needle down. And I've chosen white stitch because it contrasts, and I really like this white and blue striped shirting against the plain blue shirting. I think it looks really sort of chic and stylish. So you're now top stitching. This is the right side of the garment, so we're just going to come all the way along as close to the edge as we can, and then it's an even width all the way along. You don't want to end up with a wavy binding, so okay. I think shirts are a garment as well that once you find a good one, you really want to hold on to it. You don't want to have to throw it away because of a tiny bit of, wearing away that you think kind of makes it look scruffy. Shirts are quite a smart garment usually as well, so it's nice to be able to maintain them. Now, and at this end, again, you want to just sort of leave yourself a little bit. I would just chop off that excess there. It's a bit too much. Just make sure they're even and they're not poking out. I think that's the important bit here, is that it's quite uniform on both sides. You can pin it and then hand tack the end, which is quite a nice way of just making sure you've got quite a clean finish on it. You don't mind if it kind of has a little bit of hand stitch at the end. I'm going to try and do this bit on a machine. There we go. And then once that's all nicely trimmed, you've got your lovely new cuff. And then you'd give that a press and you'd snip off all of your edges. So good luck having a go at that.